This is Bonnie, and we are going to make this card. I'm going to do everything the same except for, I'm going to try not to have to do this background in it. I made a little mistake here, and so I added some gray to kind of hide it. And then I'll let you guys decide which one you like better. The one with the gray around the tree, or the one that I'm going to hopefully do and not make a mistake and get the gray not around the tree. So let's give it a try. The first thing you need is a piece of paper that is 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. So we'll do that. And then you're going to need a piece of Designer Series paper. This is a retired pattern pack out of the natural pack. And this piece is 1 1/4 inch by 5.5. Then a piece of black that is 1 inch by 5.5. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take the black and we're going to get out our big shot here. And we're going to have it on all plats down, plat 1 or 2. And then we're going to have the plastic plate on there. Then we're going to take, this is the new designer, it's in the catalog. I don't know the name of it yet. I don't know it off the top of my head, so I'll have it in the bottom of the description. But it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's got this nice little edge and it'll boss it out. It's really nice. So we're going to line this up so that it's about that much. So you have just that little bit that's getting snipped off. Kind of eyeball it for making sure it's even across. Then take a piece of Post-it note, put it down to help hold it in place for you. Put your top layer on and run it through the big shot. Now you're going to take and you're going to remove this piece and then remove this piece. Now when you do this, you're going to see that the little eyelets didn't punch out. But if you just take your poker and kind of poke them out, they come right out. Any edges, anything that might be hanging off it that you don't want on it. Kind of like that. Get rid of all these scraps here. Okay. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take and put this piece of paper right across the bottom of this. And I kind of use my grid if you want it to be centered. You don't have to. It's just something that I have lately found that it is helpful. Okay, so get it across like that. Now we're going to work on the actual card. Now I'm taking Versamark and I'm stamping the birds with the trees all up on it with Versamark, really good. Now most Versamarks, you might be able to see this on the camera, I'm not really sure, but mine is so well loved that you might be able to see it. Normally you would not. Oops, I almost forgot something. Before you put the Versamark on there, put this on here and take a pencil and very lightly just mark right there where, that's where I want my tree to end up, is in that area somewhere. So if you see, I have a little tiny pencil mark there. So when I go and I stamp my bird on there, I want to make sure my end of my tree branch is right over top of that. And here, if I don't press too hard, so that's what I did last time. Voila! So, there it is. So now I'm going to take and I'm going to get out my coffee filter And I'm going to put black embossing powder all over this. Tap it. Now, you know, I had my embossing buddy right here, and I forgot to use it. If you do have your embossing buddy, I mean, I lucked out. There was none really kind of stuck anywhere that you don't want it to stick, but if there was somewhere you didn't want it to stick, if you'd rub the embossing buddy over it, it wouldn't have stuck. Alright, then we're going to take the heat tool. So now we're going to take some 1/2 inch or 1 inch in dimensional black, basic black ribbon, and I'm just going to run a piece across about that much. Flip it over, add some snail on both sides. Then we're going to take another piece, about that much, slide it on, and just tie a knot. This is a cheater's way of making a bow. I'm making a knot, but it works. Okay. And then we're going to add this right to the back of, onto the bottom of the card. Okay. And then we're going to put that down there at the bottom, just like so. Trim this one up a little bit more. Okay, so now we're going to take and we're going to add our sentiment, our greeting. I just took a modern label punch, punched out one in black. Then I'm going to take a piece of Whisper White, and I used Happy Retirement. This could be a birthday card. It could be maybe an anniversary card. I would even say maybe a wedding card. So, anything really. And I'm just stapling it in basic gray. Punching out in a word window. Put this right on there. I'm going to take some Stampin' Dimensionals. Put 2 on here. And add it to my card. So there you go, everybody. Now I would like to know, which one would you guys like better? Do you think is better? The plain one without the gray or the one with the gray? Let me know. I personally, I think they both look great, but I do like the one I think without the gray better, but this was a quick fix. So thanks everybody for stopping by. Bye-bye.